like something that expensive. Like that's, I don't know. I feel like that was them just trying to get some money out of you. Don't like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So I feel like at multiple points there were mistakes made. But in the end, it doesn't matter. You know, the issue that, you know, that I thought needed to be addressed, that she was spayed, was already handled a long time ago.
Thank God.
And it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. So.
No, I was trying to be funny, like, weeks after this all had been discovered. And I was like, I've been calling her my queen. And we have to rename King now. Nugget is now the queen. I've been calling her my princess, my baby girl. Like, all of that's gonna have to change. like I said, I'm gonna have to rename King. He's no longer the king of this place.
Everyone gets different names. Everything's changing.
My whole life just got
ripple
flipped,
effect.
Got flipped upside down.
Yeah.
King and Nugget don't like each other. So. But yeah, when I got Fontella back, King was just like kind of hissing at her, and I'm just like, that's enough, King.
Yeah. She probably smelled like my place, and so he probably smelled like my place and my cats, and
yeah, I still slip up on the pronouns.
Yeah, I mess up all the time. I'm just not used to it.
Right. Well, I mean, we got some minutes left. I mean, the only thing left for this episode that I've written down is I did something very spontaneous.
You know, that's usually how these kind of things happen. Is, you know, it's just like on a whim, just like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
that's all mine was.
Okay, so when was it? Last Tuesday, the 8th, I believe it was. Yeah, the 8th. Okay, so we were at the mall, just eating some Chinese food or whatever, you know, that good stuff. And I was just like sitting there, and I was like, I want to get my nose pierced.
We're at the Dayton Mall?
No, this is the Beaver Creek Mall.
Ah.
And yeah, he was just like, do it. And I was just like, I don't know though, because I mean, I've never envisioned myself with the nose piercing. Like, I've only wanted my ears pierced, and that was it. Like, I'll call it quits after that. Like, parental disobedience phase 1 complete. So, yeah, it was just like kind of out of nowhere, and I was just kind of thinking about it. I was like, let me get my nose pierced. So after we get done eating, we kind of walk around the mall a little bit, and we go over to Body Jewel, and we're just looking, like, contemplating, like, should I do it or not? Brandon was telling me that you'll cry a little bit, like you'll tear up a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
When it first happens. But the thing was, the only pressure I felt was him, like, putting it through. Like, it didn't even hurt. Like, they use a tube for, like, they put that up your nose for, so when the...
It's like a hollow needle.
Yeah, so when the needle goes through, it'll drop through to them or whatever. Like, it doesn't poke your other side of the nose or something, I guess. But, like, it didn't hurt. It still doesn't hurt to this day. I got a little diamond stud, and I guess I'm supposed to keep it in there for, like, 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And by that time, it'll be New Year's Eve.
Yeah. And then you can get all kinds of fun stuff for it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to a hoop eventually. It felt weird at first. I had to call this girl I worked with at first just to, like, give me a little motivation. I was like, how do you think I would look like with a pierced nose? And she's like, I think you look cute, Tommy. And I was just like, okay. I mean, like, I told her, I've never thought about getting any other piercings other than my ears. And one of my ears keeps getting infected. So I was just like, well, what's going on here? Yeah, it felt weird at first, very weird. And
you don't realize, like, how often you, like, touch, like, your face and your nose.
I've noticed. I was like, my nose itches a lot though now, so I'm just, like, kind of being very careful. Even like on the opposite side of my nose, I'm kind of still being careful because I was just like, which side is it on again?
Yeah.
But yeah, at first it felt weird. Trying to blow my nose though, that was a task. Yeah. I was trying to maneuver around. I was, like, trying to push, like, the tip top of my nose, like, trying to do it that way, and that didn't work. I was like, I'm just going to let the boogers pile up.
That's how it's got to be for... You can get a Q-tip, and you
yeah.
I mean, I know all the tricks, you know.
Yeah.
You get a Q-tip and really get in there and pull those suckers out. And...
Yeah, it was.
Instead of like blowing your nose.
But I figured out now like how to work around it, like by blowing my nose out, like doing it from the backside.
Yeah, and that's why I hate studs, is because like I mean they're important at first when you first get them done, so that it's like a straight point for everything to heal properly.
Yeah.
But like if you hit it just right, it stabs the center part of your nose, that cartilage in there.
Yeah.
And that's I had a bad I don't know what I did, but I hit my face on something, and like the point of the stud, like it felt like it went into like the middle part of my nose, and I was just like, that's it. And I like put a hoop in.
Yeah.
And,
Now see,
here we are.
I think I that hasn't happened to me yet, but maybe like a close form of it. Like it did hit it, but not as hard, so it didn't hurt as much. I
think I got my nose pierced in like 2011. What year is it now?
2019.
Yeah.
8 years.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah. So I remember there was one time though I snagged it. I was getting out of the shower and I think it was like the second day.
Do you use the little scrubby things for your body?
Loofah?
Yeah. Did you get it?
No.
Ooh,
no,
I used to do it all the time. Get it caught on the loofah. I still do that.
With you saying that though,
yeah.
I have something to say, but I don't know how weird it is. I don't wash my face.
Oh, okay. No.
Is that because I'm all about naturality, I guess.
Yeah, I do because I wear makeup and stuff.
Yeah, because I figured like soap would like just bring more acne or whatever onto me. So I mean, I don't mess with my face really. So like ever since I stopped washing my face though, acne hasn't been as bad. And then I use the apple cider vinegar to help out too. Yeah. And that's like a natural thing rather than using like a Clearasil or like any of those other acne products. Yeah. So, but yeah, I was like, I think it was the second day I was getting out of the shower. The first day I was fine. I remembered and everything. But the second day I was just like, I did a quick swipe and I was like, oh, shit.
Ouch.
Yeah. But yeah. So little nonsense things going on here before the episode is over. Pluto TV is winning again.
I need to look into this. Pluto TV.
Please do, because it has everything.
Do you have to pay?
It's free, totally free. Everything about it is free.
Oh God.
There's a little section, like if you get the app, there's the TV section to like where you can go through the guide and pick out a channel of what you want to watch. And then there's the second tab is free movies and TV or whatever, to where you can right now what I'm bringing this up for is because last night I found out that they have every season, every episode of Degrassi.
Oh no, this is such a bad. This is gonna be so bad for me.
I started with season 1, episode 1. Oh my gosh, I just watched episodes 2, 3, and I think maybe 4 this morning.
Oh no.
So,
oh no.
they have like, I think they treat it kind of like Netflix to where they bring in some old movies or whatever. Yeah. But like after a certain amount of time, they get rid of them too. Okay. Because when I first discovered,
they better not get rid of this before I'm gonna go home and do it right now.
No, when I first downloaded the app, like I knew about Pluto before. I have the app downloaded on my PlayStation 3. But I mean, I didn't really download the app on my phone at first or whatever. But when I downloaded it on my free movies and TV and whatnot, and it said, I think the section, this movie was under the section of Last Chance to Watch or something. The Haunting. Have you ever heard of The Haunting with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Owen Wilson? Liam Neeson. Yeah. Okay, so they all go to this mansion. There's Liam Neeson is like a sleep tester or whatever. He like analyzes how people sleep, I guess. There's another the main actor, I can't think of her name, but they go to this mansion, and it's basically kind of like a haunted mansion. The main character whose name I can't think of, she finds out that she's somehow related to the person who built that mansion. Oh. And I don't know. You have to watch the movie. I love the movie though. Like I didn't get to watch it. Yeah, because I was like, this is when I found out about this movie being on Pluto. it was during the time of when I was so far behind on my TV shows, like Big Brother.
Oh.
Are You the One?
Yeah.
So I was trying to get those TV shows out of the way before I like start something new.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to finish watching The Haunting before they got rid of that. But last night, before I had to go to work, I started watching Premonition with Sandra Bullock.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
That movie will make me break down and cry at the end. It is so heartfelt. But because like the whole...
I love Sandra Bullock. If you don't like Sandra Bullock, then there's something like fundamentally wrong with you.
Right. But like at the end of that movie,
shit.
It's like my thought process is the person, the love of your life or whatever, can be taken away in an instant.
Mm-hmm.
And like seeing like the storyline and the timeline of everything that goes on throughout this movie is just like at the end of it, and when I find out what happens, it's just like I just start crying because I'm thinking like in an instant, like any loved person could be just taken away. Speaking of that, rest in peace to...
Oh, sorry. It's like,
it's just like, it came across to me like, there's this girl I worked with at Olive Garden. Mm-hmm. I don't remember how long that we worked together for, but within the past couple weeks, I found out that she had passed away.
Oh, no.
She had moved to Florida, though. So, I mean, like, I haven't seen her since I left Olive Garden, though. But, like, we would talk here and there. And, like, one day I got on Facebook and I would see people, like, writing on her timeline, like, we'll miss you or whatever. I'm just like, what's going on? And then I go, I don't know what happened to her exactly. Yeah. But all I know is that she's gone. And she was really funny. I loved her. Her name was Shelby. And there was this little joke that someone had came up with at Olive Garden with her name. Shelby coming around the corner when she comes.
Oh, God.
So, I mean, like, rest in peace to her dear soul. She'll truly be missed, though, but, yeah, that's really all we have for the episode. I mean, everything else that I want to catch up on, we'll get into the next episode. But, yeah, Erin's not dead. No.
Your cat's a boy.
Sober October is not so sober.
No. That's all right. Shit happens. I think that's a good way to summarize this episode. Shit happens.
Right.
Yep. 65. That's crazy. Episode 65.
Remember 69, though.
That one's going to be wild. About to wild out on that one.
Make sure you have parental supervision.
No, you don't know. You don't want parental supervision for that one. Oh. I don't want my parents listening to that one. That one's going to be crazy.
I'm going to tell my mom to specifically skip that one. Whatever you do, just don't listen to episode 69.
That one's going to be about like our deepest, darkest secrets that we don't want anyone to know about. I was like half kidding. Now it looks like you have a crazy idea, though.
Because some stuff
about me is going to come out, and I'm going to have to leave the country.
Are we really going to be telling our secrets that episode? Oh, okay.
No, you're not.
Thank God, because I was worried for a moment.
Hell no. I'm serious. I'd have to leave.
This will be Erin's last episode. Oh! I guess I could explain this before. Okay, so...
Well, wait. Is it big?
No.
Okay.
So when I picked up Fontella, I got a message on Twitter saying that the challenge picked me of choosing me for their winning the sweepstakes or whatever. Yeah. So cool. every night that the challenge premieres... Well, I had to find a way to bring this in during this episode. But they do these like little sweepstakes. Like they give out little prizes or whatever, things that you can win if you retweet. Like retweet the hashtag the challenge 34, whatever season it is, a certain amount of times. And then if you retweet that hashtag so many times, you'll unlock the chance to win whatever prize they're giving away. This time it was a pair of AirPods with the challenge thing and everything written on it on the AirPod case. And Twitter, the challenge messaged me out of nowhere when I was at Erin's picking up Fontella that day, saying that I was the lucky winner. I was just like, dude, I've been retweeting these tweets for so many years of watching the challenge, and I finally win something.
Finally, Did they ever get them to you?
Yep, got them just the other day.
Nice.
So I've been rocking those at work whenever I've been listening to music and podcasts and whatnot.
Congratulations.